a cave, 40 days, only a spark to light my way. Our sin, but I still believe, through the pain and through the grief, through the lies, through the storm, through the cries, through the wars, I still believe. This hill upon my knees. If I have to, I'll take my place upon this stage. I'll wait till the end of time for you like everyone else. I'm out of my home, walking these streets. Look at the faces that I meet. I feel like I wanna go home. What do I feel, and what do I know? I still believe. Oh, I still believe. Yeah, you know I do. Oh, I still believe, and I'll always believe. Hello. Got a double camera action going on today. Hopefully I don't throw you guys off too much. How is everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Number one, the reason I got double cameras, I'll explain the double cameras, okay? Don't you worry about the double cameras. I hope it's not too much. But I've got a lot going on. I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. It's a live horror mail day. So, you know, let me know if I'm coming in all right and you guys can hear me. Let me know. No. Who do we got here? What's up, Mike Bragg? What's up, bro? John says I sound good. What's up, John? 80s horror fan. What's up, 80s horror fan? Jose's watches Silver Bullet. Just picked it up.
Who else we got? Six Fingered Jake. What's going on? Did I hit up the Criterion sale? No, I never have bought a whole lot of Criterion. That's something I'm gonna be getting into soon. But I need people to let me know when these things happen because I don't know where to find it or where to look for the Criterion sales. Red Rum Records, what's going on? The Cat Drums 3. How y'all living? Let me know, guys. Before we get started, you guys need to let me know how you're doing. I don't want to start showing you guys what's going on in the horror room until I know how you guys are doing. And are you guys cool with the double cameras? Because you see that stuff over there? Those are 2 new horror posters in here. Okay? Now, there's something incredibly awesome about that poster right there. You know, that poster right there is autographed by members of the cast of the movie. And I'm going to tell you guys about that poster, but we're going to hold off on that for now. So we got Nico. Got Nico in here. All right. So I've got a stack of films right here. Stack of films right here for a Horror Mail Day. We're going to talk about that. Again, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, drop it for me if you think I'm an alright guy. If you think I'm an alright fella, drop a like. You know what you're saying? Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and start. So, and guys, of course, ask questions. It's not going to just be me showing movies. Fire away with questions. You know how it is. Let me know what you're doing. If you want to know what I got going on, ask away. Eric Trump says, I just got my Monster ready to talk horror movies. Yeah, well, I've got my Diet Coke, dude. Hold on. I've got my Diet Coke. Look at this double camera angle action. Dino, you better get on my level, Dino. I'm just kidding. All right. So, I'm going to show the first movie. Oh, we already got a $5 super chat from Johnny. I appreciate that, Johnny. Don't get me started on movie posters. Johnny, I love you. You're not spending all that money to send me a poster. I love you too much. I don't want you to. You know I appreciate everything you've ever done for me. You've supported me. I love you. So here's the first movie, and then we'll talk. The first pickup, I'll show it at this camera first, Man's Best Friend, and for the side camera, I got Man's Best Friend on Blu-ray. And look at that. I can show you the movie and look at you at the same time. Is that creepy? You can see the movie. You can see the movie in the camera, and I can look right at you. So I got Man's Best Friend. Now, this is a 90s film that I like. The thing about this is Lance Henriksen has gone on record saying he did this movie to pay for a divorce. But it's a fun movie. It's a Terminator dog. So, God, we got super chats coming in left and right. Guys, I want y'all to know I highly, highly appreciate the super chats. Never feel obligated. Never feel obligated to donate the money. But know that the money you donate to this channel goes into this gorgeous room that you see. That was really made possible because of you guys that really inspired this room. And number 2, into me finding more films to watch. It's not going into a new dishwasher or something, although I'm sure some of you probably wouldn't mind that. But it goes back into my preservation of horror and my love of horror. So I really appreciate it. We got Gabe K. Okla with a $9.99 super chat. God bless you, dude. My buddy Nico, a good guy, Nico. Great guy. And John's with another $10 super chat. Christina Dover, how you doing? Jonathan Sungo, thoughts on Interview with the Vampire? That's a movie I need to rewatch. I've seen it once back in the day, and I don't remember a whole lot about it. Where's my Diet Coke? Thoughts on Ghost Ship, Jose? I'm a Ghost Ship fan. I do think the opening of that film is incredible, but the beginning of the movie, but the rest of the movie's good too. We got Austin Wilcutt. Now, listen, guys. Please hang with me. Because when I get through these movies, that poster right there, this camera, I'm going to grab this camera and show you what happened with this poster. That's an Army of Darkness poster, the best poster, and it's very special. And that right there is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. But we're going to talk about that, so hang tight. So if you just joined in, the first movie is Man's Best Friend. We did pick up Man's Best Friend. And I did reverse the art. Austin told me to reverse the art, so I reversed the art. So here we go. Number 2. Now, this is a movie, guys, that I haven't seen, and I'm anticipating a lot of you on telling me this is a good movie. So if you're ready to see the movie I'm talking about, I picked up from Diabolic DVD because, quite frankly, this movie doesn't have an American Blu-ray, and it said it's all region. It says it's all region, okay? I picked up The Hitcher from Diabolic DVD. Now, listen, guys. I want you to tell me if you like this movie, but don't spoil anything if you don't mind. Don't spoil anything. I love you guys. I'm not that you guys wouldn't do that to me, but yeah. The Hitcher is a movie I've been dying to see, and I never tried to stream it for anything. I just never thought about even trying to stream it. It was just one of those things, but I am so excited to see this. I'm sure I'm going to review the movie. What's interesting on here is it actually says, I don't know if this will autofocus, but it says uncut high definition remaster. So I'm expecting this Blu-ray to look pretty good. If you guys bear with me, we'll take off the shrink wrap for this real quick. All right, what do we got? Jose says, Man's Best Friend is awesome. I love Man's Best Friend. I love Man's Best Friend. John likes Ghost Ship. Jose says, cool dude, been waiting for all day for that response. I'm sorry, did you ask me earlier, Jose, and I never said anything back to you? If so, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I'm very happy. Thank you for liking the room, Jose. I renovated this horror room completely, top to bottom. And I'm so in love with it. It's very comfortable in here now. It's very cozy. So here is the German Hitcher, guys. Again, pretty cool. I can look right at you while I'm doing this. Like I'm on The Price is Right, huh? Okay. And here's the Blu-ray. I think it's actually got the artwork that you can... Wow, guys, this is a nice release. This release actually comes with a book. Let's see. Wow. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. I can show you guys what's going on. This is cool. This is why I like OBS. I can do multiple camera angles. So yeah, this looks like a pretty nice release. You get a booklet with it. It says it's region free, guys. So if you want to get this, it's available at Diabolic. Great cover on The Hitcher. Oh, we got love for The Hitcher. Yeah. They used that Army of Darkness poster for the old Anchor Bay Director's Cut DVD VHS. Well, we're going to talk about this, Austin, because you're not going to believe what's going on with that poster over there. So I kind of spoiled it. If some of you checked my YouTube community tab post, if you see them pop up. So the second one is The Hitcher. Let's see. Is Eraserhead horror or Taxi Driver? I just think they're really good thriller movies, but they're not horror. I think they're more psychological profile films. Oh yeah, Jose, ask anything you want. Anything you want. Christian, do you have Charlie Lux Productions? How you doing? Do I have any Toxic Avenger merch? I've got the DVD, and my buddy Kalen made me a sculpted Toxic Crusader head. I say it's a Crusader because it looks more like the cartoon version, but I don't think I have much. I don't think I have much merchandise from, Eraserhead. I'm not Eraserhead, from Toxic Crusader. So, Ghost Ship end credits song by Mudvayne was great. Oh yeah, dude, a huge Mudvayne fan. I wish they would come back. I really do. I think somebody had asked me about the Night Flyer. Jonathan, Jonathan, I'm sorry, I can't comment yet. I haven't seen the Night Flyer yet. I can't stream it. I can't find a DVD of it. It's just impossible. So I'm just waiting to see that movie one day because I really want to. Nico says, I love Class of 99. What do you think? Nico, I love Class of 99. I adore Class of 1984. You know, Class of 1984 is just an awesome movie. 99's great, but 84 is really good too. So, Wrong Turn 2021 better than 2003 by far. Owen, hang tight with me, brother. Let's talk about that in a second. I haven't seen it yet, but I want you to see what's going on. One more question, then we're gonna do the next movie, and you guys keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Thoughts on Slumber Party Massacre? I just picked up the Steelbook. Jose, great question. Slumber Party Massacre is a great little fun 80s movie. I love it. So here we go. Next movie. I've seen this movie. I have it on Laserdisc. I picked up the 30th anniversary edition of Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, guys. This is a really great film. This is really a psychological profile of a murderer. And, you know, it's a really very good film. It got a lot of praise from the Chicago International Film Festival. Did not see the light of day for did not see the light of day for releasing until 1990, but it was filmed in 86. Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel praised this film highly. I totally agree with everything they said. It's a real honest look at the life of a serial killer. Real honest look at it. So this is a Region A Blu-ray, and this comes from the people at Dark Sky Films. So there we go. I'm not skipping the comments, guys, but I just noticed one thing. Rock Music Forever, if you're just joining, it's good to see you. We looked at Man's Best Friend from Scream Factory. I just picked that up. I like that movie. I finally got the region-free German Blu-ray of The Hitcher. I have not seen it yet, but I'm going to watch that. And I just looked at Henry. So, Johnny with another super chat. God bless you, Johnny. I think you need to do a christening of the new horror room with a Crispin Glover Friday the 13th dance. Who agrees? Oh, my God. Okay, do y'all want the Crispin Glover dance? Okay, if Johnny wants the Crispin... Let me set up the... Let me set this up for Johnny. Oh my goodness, Gabe. Don't you dare. Do you guys want the crisp if I get 10 thumbs up in the comment section, you'll get the Crispin Glover dance right now on the stream. Right now. I need 10 thumbs up. I need 10. If you get it, I'll do the dance. Oh, boy. Don't do it, guys. Come on. You're killing me. Are they coming? Yeah, one per person. One per person. Okay, Phil, Cat Drums, Total Meltdown, Mike Bragg, Jason, Gabe, Charlie, Carter, Jonathan. That's 9. That's 9, guys. You ain't got enough yet. Oh, Six Finger Jake. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'll give you the Crispin Glover dance. I'm going to play some of my cover just to shill out my Patreon a little bit more. Actually, I'm really not shilling. For $1 a month, you guys can hear all these covers I do of songs that you love from horror movies that I cover. And I am going to give you guys a little treat. Since you're here and I love you, here we go. Let's do it. Crispin Glover dance. Oh my goodness. Are y'all ready?
Here to dance? To this? Yes.
All right.
This is good.
You guys should be hearing the song right now. Let me fix one thing. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear the song? Let me make sure y'all can hear the song. All right, I love you guys. All right, is that good enough? Holy crap. Oh my God. All right, y'all. We're back. Next time I'm upping the thumbs up. 10 was way too easy. Who do we got here? Anybody new? Oh, Jill's here. Dawn of the Dead. Christian getting down with his bass. You realize I'm going to watch this back on playback, guys? And I'm just going to be so embarrassed. I've had a rough week, but that cheered me up. All right. Oh my God, I did knock a poster off the wall. We'll clean that up later. Holy smokes. Y'all better appreciate that. Y'all deserve that. You guys are so awesome to me. Y'all deserve that. Drop a like on the stream. Drop a like on the stream if you got the chance. Christian, I find it odd. I'm looking more forward to Scream 5 than Halloween Kills. I think that's cool. I got no qualms about something like that. I think that's pretty rad. Enjoy it, you know. All right, so where are we at? Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Mike. Daily Ghost. That was funny as hell. Good job. You know what? Rock Music Forever, I don't like to be overzealous because I don't want to give you guys a goal. Because I don't even have 50 people in here. I think we had 42 when I last checked, which is awesome. That's a great number. But, you know, that's not really fair. So next time I'll go up, I'll be like 20 thumbs up in the chat from different people. All right, so if you just joined me, let's recap. How you doing, Horror Madness? First movie, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's a comedy. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we got Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. I just got The Hitcher, German region-free Blu-ray. Very excited to watch that. And Man's Best Friend, a great 90s flick. Jonathan Sanko, Videodrome is awesome. I've yet to watch a David Cronenberg film that I haven't fallen in love with. That's the truth. I mean, I love David Cronenberg. The next film. Now, I love this movie because I love Twisted Sister, okay? I'm a big Dee Snider fan. Talking about some hot love. I talked about this in my last stream, but I'll show it again. I love Strangeland. This is a late 90s flick. One of those weird... It tries to be psychological. The thing about this movie is, it really is more style over substance. But that's totally fine. I just love this. So that's a Artisan DVD. Spiral is crediting the script to Chris Rock. Excited for that. Honestly, that's my thing. That's my thing. Nightmare Files. How you doing? You got a check by your name. You must be a big deal. That's cool. How you doing? Let's see. Who else we got? Brian Trash, how you doing? Brian, if you just joined in, I recommend you back the stream up about 5 or 6 minutes and you witness what just happened in here. I did it for the people. Christian, do you prefer Friday the 13th Part 2 or A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2? A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. You see those Freddies right there? Above my head? See them right there? That's life, baby. Christian, what do you get? Thank you for the $5, Johnny. CHH, what do you get when you put a nun in a blender, Twisted Sister? You wrong for that. Nico says the creepiest scene in Henry Portrait is the one in the alley with the old lady walking a dog where he doesn't kill her. When he doesn't kill her, showing how random he is. You know, that's yeah. That movie is very different to me from, you know, it's very different to me from like Maniac. Because Henry feels like a real, it's like almost like a documentary, like just filming the guy, where Maniac feels like a movie. So, very different films, even though they're the same kind of thing to me, but very good in both their rights. So, have I seen Fast Company released in 79 from the same year as The Brood? Rock Music Forever? I don't think I have. Have I heard of the band Armored Saint? They sing in the club at Hellraiser 3. Oh, are you kidding me? I love that song. Let me let my dog out real quick. My dog's trying to leave the horror room. Go ahead, buddy. All right, where are we at? And of course, he tries to get back in here. Okay, thoughts on Quiet Riot? I love Quiet Riot. I'm actually a big fan of Quiet Riot 3. I think Quiet Riot 3 is actually a really good album. Were you alive in the 90s? Yes, I was born in 92. About to be 29 in a few weeks. Do I have any masks I've repainted? I think I did a Part 3 Jason and made it a Nintendo Jason. Came out okay. You found a Nightmare on Elm Street on cassette today? That's awesome. Shivers is great. I love Shivers, Jonathan. I can't wait till 2024 for the 40th anniversary of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Scream Factory will definitely do a release. I'd like to pray about it, Mike. I want the box set. Have I seen the Zero Boys play? I'm watching tonight after you stream. I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of the Zero Boys. I've heard of the Bullet Boys. Fast Company is another David Cronenberg film. Blue Underground has done a release. Yes, they have. Do I prefer horror movies with happy endings or ones with darker endings? I think it really just depends on the characters. I guess sometimes, like, I like that They Live is like, hey, this is the life we're living now, and The Thing is really like, we did all this to survive, but the truth is we're not gonna survive. So, you know, I think it just depends. Kirk says, hey, Christian, Return of the Living Dead is my favorite horror movie. I believe it's yours as well. Yes, it is. And I remember, do you like Cyborg with JCVD? That's true. I love Cyborg. Have you ever seen Excalibur 1981? If not, I know you will like it. Cheers. Thank you, Kirk. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. The Catrum says, 90 horror is so good. I hate how so many call that a dark period, like how is Candyman, Tales from the Hood, Sleepy Hollow, Coppola's Dracula, The Addams Family, and Silence of the Lambs are classics. 100% agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. You already look at the next movie? So, we just looked at Strangeland, which you guys have now learned that I love it. I picked up Rockula, a 1990 little horror comedy made by the good folks over at Canon, the Canon Film Company. I am not expecting anything but a cheesy, fun, good time with this, and I think that's perfectly okay. So I'm excited for Rockula. This is from 1990. So, very, very cool. He's a 400-year-old virgin who wants to rock all night. Very cool. Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying. Robert says D. Snyder plays some good songs in that movie. Yes, he does. Carter, good call on Bad Moon. Really great recommendation. Carter, I am so glad you liked it. Very cool, man. Bad Moon is a great werewolf flick. I'm so glad you liked it. Matthew asked me, do you think RoboCop would be considered horror, and thoughts on the movie? RoboCop is top 10 all time for me. RoboCop is literally top 10 favorite movies of all time for me. I actually did a video called Is RoboCop a Horror Movie in Disguise? If you want to go and check that video out later on, please do. I mean, just type in RoboCop Christian Hanna Horror and that video should pop up. But I did a video talking about how the movie has a lot of hits and beats like a horror film, and the gore is extremely over the top. The characters are all eccentric like you'll get in a lot of 80s style horror. I think it's relative to horror. I certainly do. So, yeah, more or less, yeah, to answer your question. Friday the 13th Part 8 and 3 are my favorites. Very, very cool. Near Dark, Lance is also a killer vampire. Also Forsaken. I love Lance Henriksen. A few things people have figured out if you've watched my channel for a while. There's a couple actors I love. Lance Henriksen, James Woods, Kurt Russell obviously is great. He's just an actor that I've got to see. So, sorry, let's see. Apollo, CHH, do you agree that Cobra and Predator are slasher films? Yeah, I think that's fair. I really do think that's fair. Nico, any love for Return of the Living Dead 3? I think it's really underrated, better than Part 2 as well. Nico, this is what I'll say, Nico. I am a extreme fan of Return of the Living Dead's Parts 1, 2, and 3, okay? The reason I am going to say I like 2 more than 3, and I think you'll understand, I love Return of the Living Dead 3. I adore it. I mean, the first one's my favorite movie, period, right? I love Part 2 so much because of I think it's extremely charming. I think it's a well-made film. I think Ken Wiederhorn is a fantastic filmmaker. And the soundtrack to the film, Nico, this is what you got to understand. The soundtrack to that film blessed me with giving me my favorite album on the planet. What I mean by that is, when I first watched Return of the Living Dead Part 2, when the guy's driving the truck, there is a scene, and I'm sure all of you watching right now have a movie that's done this for you. When that guy's driving that truck in the beginning of the movie, I hear this rock song start playing, and his vocal is going, gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride, gonna ride with you. And that song got stuck in my head. I had to go find the song, and I found the guy. His name was Julian Cope. I've covered him many times on my Patreon, and, those songs have appeared on a lot of live streams. The album St. Julian has become my favorite album on the planet. I love St. Julian. Every song on the album is perfect. On another planet, on another dimension, or another universe, whatever, I'm in that band. So that's why I'm going to say I like Part 2 more than Part 3. But I love Part 3, Nico. I love it. Gabriel, Future Neon, what's going on? Do I prefer Part 3 in 3D or non-3D version? Non-3D is fine. I don't need 3D too much. Cobra is a Christmas movie. Where am I going to get the AEW tattoo? I guess right here. This arm's free. I've got a Blue Oyster Cult tattoo, but this arm's got the... See if you guys can see it. This arm has the Halloween logo on my arm, and then I've got the... Curse of Thorn right there. I didn't want to get it on my wrist because I didn't want my job to see that. But, you know, the funny thing is a lot of people at work have tons of tattoos. But, you know, that's my horror tattoos. I actually think that looks really good. So, you know, I'm really down with that. Thoughts on Predator 2? Total Meltdown, great question. Predator 2 is a solid 8 out of 10. I think it's a great horror movie. La Crypto, what's going on? Hey, Christian, just got home from work. Happy to see you are live right now. Yeah, man, I'm so glad you're here. We're looking at horror movies, and I'll finish your guys' question. I'm looking at you guys' comments. Hang with me. I see Jess Graham in there. What's going on, Jess? Let's look at the next movie. I did finish off the VHS movies, and I got VHS Viral. And Part 2 is the absolute best ever. Best ever. Part 3 is not bad. I just think that it has a worser reputation because Part 2 was so good. But I do think it's worth checking out because I do like it. I love found footage movies. Let's do one more, and then because I want to get to you guys. So how about this? Hang with me. Let's go through these movies real quick, and then we'll get to all your comments because I see you guys out there. Robert Long, if you're still with me, I know you're a fan of this. I did pick up Twice Dead from Scream Factory. I can't wait to review this movie for you guys. Hopefully you'll be interested in hearing what I got to say about it. So, next I picked up Random Acts. That's my wife and my dog in the background right there, guys. If you see it. That's Random Acts of Violence right there. The Shudder original, great movie. Somebody was mentioning Wrong Turn. I did pick it up. I'm going to watch this. A lot of controversy with this one. I see a lot of high praise and other people disliking it. Can't wait to watch that. And then I picked up this, which I'm so happy to watch, the Poison Ivy collection from Scream Factory. I love these movies. Okay, so that's it. Now, guys, how about this? Let me look at some comments. Let me catch up with you guys. Then I want to show you that. I want to show you that right there. You guys are going to flip. Jess says, oh, yeah, John, we're going to talk about that poster in a second, Steven. Check this out. Thoughts on The Dead Zone? Awesome movie. That's my favorite Shane in that movie, Martin. Jess Graham says, I love Return of the Living Dead 1, 2, and 3. If I had to rank them, it would be in that order. I would agree. Part 3 is 3D, just like Jaws 3. You can really get the full fun from those movies without that in-your-face interaction. If you use Power DVD Quigley, everybody is. Everybody loves Linnea Quigley and Melinda Clark. Jess Graham, have you thought on starting back up in the Nightmare on Elm Street commentaries any soon? I think we're going to start that soon. I got burnt out. The way I work on YouTube, Jess, is I like it. I'm going to go live. We're going to do it. But I don't like to plan things out because I love just randomly deciding to do a video throughout the week, because my videos throughout the week are always thought of minutes before I do them. I'm like, what should I do today? Oh, let's do this. That sounds exciting. But I told everybody I was going to do the Dream Child, and we're going to do the Dream Child. We're going to do the Dream Child. So we're going to get that. We're going to get that done. Well, maybe for my birthday, for my 29th birthday, we'll do the Dream Child, which is in April. So hang tight with me. We'll do that. Julian Cope is great, but full of Blue Oyster Cult. Yes, Matt, I know. I love William Dafoe. Very nice, Horror Madness. I picked up Random Acts of Violence as well. I haven't watched it yet. I bought Color Out of Space. Haven't seen it either. I love Color Out of Space. When I watched Beyond Reanimator review, I went to Walmart's website and ended up finding the Arrow version of Reanimator for under $20. It just arrived today. Please enjoy it, La Crypta. Thoughts on Needful Things? Great movie, Jonathan. Great movie. Do a retrospective on Nightmare 5? That's a good idea. Did you watch The Call yet? Yes. I loved it. I loved it. Nightmare 5 Uncut LD review and retrospective. That's actually a fantastic idea, Cat Drums. I'm down with that because I have the uncut Laserdisc. Okay. Do you guys want to know what's so special? First off, let me grab this camera and take you guys with me. Okay. Now, you see 3 posters right there. Okay, so Puppet Master. Puppet Master is still in the corner over there. Okay? Next we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. And that Texas Chainsaw Part 2 poster was the poster that was used before Toby decided to swap things out from the to the Breakfast Club parody poster, which I love this poster, but both posters are great. I dropped my Halloween 3 poster. I've got to go fix that. This poster right here, I don't know how much slack I have in this camera. Let's see. Properties. I can't, but I want you guys to know, this is what's so special about it. This poster, well, I bought it off of Amazon, and it was $24, and I wanted to spend the extra few bucks to get that poster, because I love it. I'm so sorry about that glare. Do you see right there? Looks like some writing. Do you see right there? Looks like some writing. Tony Gardner signed this poster. Some of the supporting cast at the bottom signed the poster. And then one of the K&B guys signed that poster right there. So I got a autographed Army of Darkness poster out of sheer luck. I didn't realize I bought that. So we've got that going on. So I love that. And of course, but the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 poster can't be denied. That thing is amazing. So, Omega Light, what's going on? Hey, did you happen to pick up the Demon set from Arrow? I did not. I'm waiting to see what Synapse does. I wasn't ready to get that because I've got some other stuff I wanted to kind of get first, and I know that was a very expensive set. And my next priority as far as like a set goes, please drop a like on the stream, guys, if you haven't. I appreciate it. My next I can't talk. My next box set I want to get is the 88 Films Urban Legend set. So yesterday, that guys, tell me I'm not wrong. That Waxwork poster is slept on in the world of horror. That is such a good poster. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, that poster is slept on. An original. I just ordered the Stone Age Blu-ray from Stinky Tuna. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. We need you in the next In Search of Darkness, Zaton. I would love to be a part of it. I'm not big enough, but I would surely really love to be a part of that. I think that would be really, really cool. Apollo Balboa in 1985 says, Leonardo DiCaprio was offered the role of Patrick Bateman. He would have been better than Christian Bale. Leo is a really talented dude. I don't think he would have not been good at it. I mean, really, I don't think he would have not been good. I think he would probably have done a good job. It's hard to say, It's really hard to say. I would have liked to have seen that. So, yeah, guys. So, really excited. I got some great movies. Wrong Turn. Random Acts. Twice Dead. I did not grab the Terror Within double pack, but I did want this. I just thought this was, one of my deals that I was going to like. VHS Viral Classic. Rockula. You guys know I love Strangeland. You know I love it. Man's Best Friend. The Hitcher. He was good in the Basketball Diaries. Leo was going to be Dirk Diggler as well. Nah, Bale was perfect. He was perfect. Christian, what's that red, green, and blue glow coming from beaming on your collection in the background? Oh. Little behind the scenes. I've got lights. So I've got lights that do that. I always thought it was nice. So I got the Chucky back there and the killer clown on the floor. Yeah, Omega Light, that's what I've heard. Just, it's not like the old movies, but that's fine. Great question, Mike. Let me go up real quick. You need to check out Sorority House Massacre 2. You will love it. I do. Canadian Crip, what's going on, my dude? How you doing? Guys, if you're just joining the stream and you missed my Part 4 dance, it was pretty wild. The people wanted it and the people got it. What's your favorite horror documentary, Christian? That's a great question. I'm actually gonna surprise you guys. One of my favorite horror documentaries, and I have it on Blu-ray. Let me actually show it to you guys. You guys want to see my favorite documentary? My favorite horror documentary of all time. Let's see. So my favorite documentary. My favorite documentary is right here. It's from Synapse Films. It's called Unearthed and Untold. It is the story of the making of Pet Sematary. This documentary is fantastic. I mean, it's really, really good. This is from the good people at Synapse. So this is a great documentary. I just love it so much. I really think it's one of the best ever made because it really dives into everything. Of course, you've got the great stuff like the Crystal Lake Memories. You've got the Never Sleep Again. You've got the Halloween 25 Years of Terror. There's some great stuff. But Unearthed and Untold, I think it's a little slept on, but it doesn't need to be. I think it's absolutely worth everybody's time because it's very well made, and I just love it. So, yeah, Unearthed and Untold, the definitive documentary on the making of Pet Sematary is fantastic. CHH was off. Thank you again, John, for the $5 super chat. CHH was offered the part of Detective Sergeant Deke De Silva and Nighthawks, but turned it down and gave it Sly. Cut me. Now you need to do a Friday 5 Violet robot dance. Oh boy. Please don't. You guys are killing me. I'm still worn out. What are your top 3 witch movies? Asks Jason. Now, do you mean movies that have witch in the title? Do you mean movies about actual witches? Clarify for me, Jason, so I can answer you. Gabe, I saw your message. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give Gabe the credit. This is why Gabe is just, and I don't ask Gabe for this. Gabe, is that a foreign DVD? I think it is. Gabe is just a sweet guy. He got me a copy of Night Flyer, so it's coming my way. And I know Johnny was gonna get me Night Flyer, but Johnny has already done so much for me. Johnny's a great guy. He hooked me up with Near Dark, and which has become my favorite vampire flick. So thanks to both of you guys. Gabe, thank you so much. Gabe hooked me up with Pro Life, my favorite John Carpenter Masters of Horror episode, which I got some great response from that. Some people really enjoyed that film. I was so happy about it. Are you going to pick up the Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook? I can't resist it, but it's an octuple dip for me. I think I will. Don't judge me. You know what we're going to do, Nico? We're going to buy all the Steelbooks in the next 10 years for all the releases, and then we're going to put those in our Friday the 13th Blu-ray set and take the Blu-rays out. So it'll be a Steelbook box set. Mike says he loves the Tom Savini story on Shudder. That was a great one. That was a great documentary. Let's see. So, it looks like Just Desserts. I have the synapse of Just Desserts too, Mike. Love that doc. Have it next to my 4K Steelbook of Pet Sematary. Great extras on the release, and the audio commentary is interesting. My favorite is It Runs in the Family from Texas Chainsaw 2. Well, of course, Gabe K. Okla. Gabe was a little upset at me, guys. When I told Gabe I was getting the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 poster, and I showed him that I wanted the original poster, he was a little upset at me. He said Christian. But I like the old one. But I'm sure he's just glad I have it in here. Have you seen Full Moon's Witch House trilogy? I haven't seen all of them, Austin. I've seen the first one. Wasn't too big on it. It did make me break the door down to see the sequels. Eric Diaz, where do you get your horror posters? Horror movie posters is Army of Darkness, Candyman. I get my horror posters off of Amazon. And if you're just joining, Eric, it was by complete accident, but that Army of Darkness poster I got was autographed by members of the cast. So go figure. You ain't going nowhere, Nico. You're going to live a long time. Yeah, I feel you, Austin. I really probably am done on buying that box set too. But you know that if they do a steelbook of Jason Takes Manhattan, you're going to have to get it. Total Meltdown asks thoughts on... Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm skipping somebody. Canadian Crip asks, top 3 clown horror flicks. Oh, boy. Let me cheat. Let me go on Google and see. Let me Google this because I don't remember all of them off of my top of my head. Okay, I'm glad you asked that, Canadian Crip. That's actually a great question because it gives me the opportunity to bring up something that I'm very excited to bring up. So there is a movie that I love. It's kind of like a documentary style. Here we go. I've got my double camera so I can show you. If I can get that glare to go away. I don't think I'm going to get it to go away. Let me click on it and see if that's better. Okay, what I'm trying to show you guys is it's called Wrinkles the Clown, and it's kind of like a documentary style thing. I love Wrinkles the Clown. That was great. So that's number 1. Number 2 has to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. As you can see down there, there's a big clown head from the movie. And number 3, Canadian Crip, I'm actually going to throw you a curveball. I'm going to throw you a curveball, and you're not going to expect this. Not Terrifier. But the first time we saw Art the Clown in a movie called All Hallows Eve, the horror anthology, I am a massive fan of All Hallows Eve. I think it's a great horror anthology. So I've got to give it to All Hallows Eve. Big time. So those are my top 3. Just Desserts is good, Mike. What is the most extreme film you've ever seen? I don't know. I guess Serbian Film. I guess. Thoughts on The Purge? Great movie. Yes, Austin. It's autographed by Tony Gardner. Some of the supporting cast. Get out of here, Owen. Get out of here. Some of the supporting cast, and it's also autographed by one of the K&B guys. So, how crazy is that? Come here, buddy. So, it's really cool. This is my son, Owen Hart, everybody. Favorite Tales from the Crypt episode. I love cutting cards or the Christmas episode. The Christmas episode is my favorite, but I also love the Morton Downey Jr. episode. The Morton Downey Jr. episode is great. The Clown from Hell House was creepy. Eric Diaz, dude, I love Clown House. It's quite frankly one of my favorite found footage movies. Clown House is, the Clown from Hell House is horrifying. What are your favorite? Love Blair Witch. So that's actually a great answer. I want to see Eli Roth's Clown. Gabe, that's a great movie. I love it. I mean, it blew me away. Kirk loves All Hallows Eve. Spawn of Voorhees, how are you doing? Good to see you. Brian Trash says, have you seen the Machete Maidens documentary? I have not. Great name, Omega Light. Yeah. Owen Hart. Keeping the legacy of the great Owen Hart alive through my pug. Don't be grunting into the mic. All right, get out of here. Go get something to eat. So, what was that clown film you were hyping up about a month ago, Canadian Crep? That movie was called Gags the Clown. A pretty darn good little found footage movie. I liked it. Yeah, Rock Music Forever says, Gabe, it's on Tubi right now. Gabe, this stream, we're going to go about 5 more minutes, guys. Fire. Ask me the most. Whatever you've ever died to ask me, go ahead and ask it. Let's ask it, guys. Ask me anything. I love answering these questions. I want you guys to get to know me, and I want to know what you guys got in your mind. So let's go with the last round of questions. Then I want everybody to get done with this, and we're all going to go enjoy some movies tonight. How about that? I want everybody to enjoy a good movie or a horror documentary tonight. Do you have a favorite Friday the 13th series episode? Mine's The Playhouse and Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack, yeah. Eric, somewhat. I really loved Train to Busan. Excuse me. I really loved Train to Busan. I really loved The Grudge, I guess. You know, I saw all that. That documentary, that Dark Side of the Ring did on Owen Hart was awesome. Dark Side of the Ring is fantastic. I love it. My favorite episode so far, besides the Owen Hart episode, was a surprise one. It was actually that guy that ran that wrestling promotion, Herb Abrams. That was insane. So, let's see. Okay, so these are the last round of questions, guys. Then I want everybody to go relax, enjoy their night, and watch some rock and roll horror films. Ozzy or Dio when it comes to Black Sabbath? There is no question. There's only one Black Sabbath, and it's Dio. I think that Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules and Dehumanizer are the best output from that band. I say that as just a genuine fan of rock and roll and also a musician. Ronnie James Dio had the greatest voice ever because his voice had so much humanity and soul in it and emotion that it was a deeper layer. When you heard Ronnie James Dio sing, it was more than just singing in key. It was something else. It was something more. You know, Dio is the king. Dio is the greatest ever. Absolutely nothing compared to Dio. Zombie by Cranberries or Zombie by Bad Wolves? I guess Cranberries. Gotta give it to the classics. Have you seen Blue Monkey? I have not. Any films I couldn't finish? Canadian Crip, only some ones that were like boring. Like Slender Man was the one movie I was so mad I bought. I was so mad I bought it. Any sequels, horror sequels you hate that most love? I don't know, not necessarily. I did not like that 2017 Leatherface, but that did really have the greatest reception anyway. So that's really not a fair answer. I just wasn't a fan of that one. Any animated movies you like? Yeah, I like Paranorman and stuff like that. I'll watch some of those movies. I like Monsters, Inc. Am I going to start a YouTube channel with all my horror cover songs and music stuff for your band? Guys, check this out for real. Check out my band, Cold Canyons. We're on Spotify. We're on every streaming platform. Please check us out. Support the band. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Cold Canyons. Please check out the music. We just released an EP called Near. It's got 4 new songs. I designed the album artwork. Very proud of the album artwork on that. Cold Canyons, guys. Please check us out. I don't want to shill too much. The reason I don't put all the music covers on here, Matt, is because, you know, YouTube, the cool thing about YouTube is we make these fun videos and we support each other and we watch each other, and we have the ability to put ads on the videos to where we can make a couple bucks. It's nothing to write home about unless you get millions of views, but on videos. So I do make my own covers and cover the songs to avoid getting copyrights. And I didn't want to just have a Patreon and have the Patreon exist without offering you guys something. So I thought that having the music be a thing for the Patreon would be good on my part and channel. So I upload covers of songs. Dollars. It just depends on how much you want to. But for just $1 a month supporting me through Patreon, you'll hear all those songs, and you can download them from there. So if you want that, you can download the songs to have on your. You can put it on your phone. You can put it on a CD. So that's why I haven't made a channel, you know, just putting all the music out there, because I want the Patreon to have something special, and so you guys maybe feel more, not enticed is the word, but you feel like you're really getting something by supporting my Patreon. Do I like the song Bible Black by Heaven and Hell? Total Meltdown 2, that album is fantastic. That entire album is so amazing. First off, the artwork on that album is so amazing. But yes, I love that album. That's my favorite song from the album. Do I think Return of the Living Dead 4 is a Resident Evil ripoff? Kinda. You know, speaking of clowns, have you seen the movie 100 Tears? Also, don't forget about Excalibur 81. I haven't seen 100 Tears either. Last horror movie you went to go see in the movie theater? The Grudge 2020. Grudge 2020. We are on YouTube, Brian Trash. Type in Cold Canyons Band, and you should find us. But we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're on, you name it. We're on all of that stuff. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, please. I do wish we had a Masters of Horror Season 3. Thank you, Kirk. Cold Canyons. That's right. Really like Dio, but gotta go Ozzy. Yeah, no, I have no argument. What am I gonna say? I love Ozzy. I love his solo output more than the Black Sabbath stuff. But when it comes to Black Sabbath, to me, the only Black Sabbath albums I really love listening to is the Dio stuff. So, speaking of 90s, just got done with Scream 2, then got on and see this live going. We're about to wrap it up, guys. I want everybody to enjoy their Saturday night. I want everybody to go out, enjoy their Saturday night on me, and I want you to enjoy a good movie. Just a good movie. Watch something you either love or try something new. Do you like the song Brave New Love from the Blob 88, and do you have that album? Love the song, don't have the album. Quick question before I gotta go. Don asks, do you collect wrestling stuff besides horror stuff? I used to, but not really anymore. I really just, you know, I've got the network, and I love going back and watching like 97 Bret Hart stuff, and, you know, so stuff like that. Guys, this has been extremely fun. You guys have blessed me with a fun night. You guys, you know, I always get a little hesitant to go live, and then you guys just end up making it absolutely stellar and fun. So I'm thrilled that you guys were here to hang out with me and have a good time with me. So I guess we'll wrap things up. You know, the next one, you know, everybody says this, but I mean it. In my case, I genuinely mean this. First of all, if you guys like the double camera angles, I'm keeping this because it's nice for me to be able to talk to you and show you the Blu-ray and make eye contact. I think that's kind of cool. So I'm going to keep doing that. But ring the bell on this channel because that's the only way you're going to know when I go live, because I do randomly go live. I don't plan it. So I love you guys. Thank you, Canadian Crypt. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Word. Thank you, Don. Esra's 40, that's fine. Go back and rewind this stream, and you'll see me do the Crispin Glover dance modified where I actually knock posters off the wall. It was insane. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome as always. You never cease to amaze me. I'll see you guys next time.